there beautiful people, and welcome to The Simple Life. My name is El, and in today's episode we're taking a look at the king of breakfast, the godfather of brunch, and the only reason I would leave bed before noon on a weekend. We're making Eggs Benedict, and I will show you the easiest way to make consistently perfect sauce Hollandaise.
Sauce Hollandaise is for the most part a 3-ingredient sauce, emulsifying egg yolks and butter and finishing on fresh lemon juice, giving it a bright, luxurious note and cutting through all of the fat and richness. We're starting off by separating the yolks and whites of 6 eggs and squeezing half a lemon or 2 tablespoons worth of fresh lemon juice. For this blender Hollandaise, we're using melted butter. You want to be using about 2 tablespoons worth of butter per egg yolk. Combine the egg yolks and lemon juice in a high-powered blender and pulse to combine. Next, you want to carefully stream in the melted hot butter. Start off slowly and get faster as you go. It is very important to not introduce too much heat too quickly, as you would otherwise cook the egg yolks and have blended scrambled eggs. Depending on how much power your blender has, the friction from the blades might just be enough to fully cook your sauce. Mine right here is emulsified and cooked to the right consistency. You want a thick sauce that easily coats the back of a spoon. I'm seasoning with pepper and salt. You often see people using cayenne pepper for a little heat or paprika for a more intensely flavored product. There we have our Hollandaise. This is easily the quickest and most consistent method to make this beautiful sauce. Next up, we're tackling our eggs for poaching. And there is a little trick to reduce the amount of stringy egg white you get when cooking. We're using a sieve. When an egg gets older, the whites separate into a firmer and a more runny part. We only want the firmer egg white. I bought these eggs today and you can already see some separation happening. For poaching, we want our water just shy of boiling. I'm adding a few splashes of vinegar and no salt. Salt lowers the heat at which water boils. And we don't really want our water to bubble as it can mess with the shape of our eggs. If your egg whites get stringy and all over the place like mine did for the first egg, you can counter that by creating a vortex in your pot and carefully guiding your egg into a rounder, more defined shape with a spoon. If you're prepping these eggs in advance or just want a very certain point of doneness, you want to shock them in an ice bath right after getting them out of the water so you don't overcook your yolks. If you like your eggs very runny, go for 3 minutes. For a more gooey and thick yolk, I'm doing 3 minutes 30 seconds. Finally, for our meat, I decided to go with Parma ham, as it adds a nice, funky, salty pork note in a way that bacon just cannot get close to. I'm just lightly crisping the ham. Next up, we're just toasting our English muffins in the rendered pork fat to absorb all of the flavor. Now all we need to do is assemble by placing our crisp Parma ham, the poached eggs, and finishing with a healthy smothering of our Hollandaise. Let's just get into the right camera angle, see the egg cross section, nice thick and gooey, just how I like it, and dig in. Did I mention I absolutely hate eggs and everything breakfast? This right here is heaven. It is this rich, creamy, fatty, delicious sandwich. The Parma ham gives it this really deeply cured, salty and luxurious flavor. And there really is something nice about eating fancy stuff with your hands. Cooking is all about balance. And balancing the bouginess of what you're consuming with uncivilized manners is just as much a part of it as balancing flavors is. And a little extra, right after filming I reheated the rest of the Hollandaise on way too high of a heat and it broke and scrambled. Just to show you there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents, I made another sandwich using the scrambled Hollandaise as a base and then topping with egg and ham. And it was just as delicious, if not better, as it gave me an excuse to scale up on the Hollandaise.
You've made it to the end of the video. What an achievement, I know, right? You can check my latest video out right up here. And a little secret, just between you and me, that one right here, hand selected just for you. I assure you, great humor, insane production value, you're gonna have a blast. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next video.